Hey everyone, my name is Kelsey and this is my Survivor audition tape. Survivor is a dream of mine. And I know you probably hear that all the time, but it is. It's the one thing on my list that I haven't crossed off yet. Um, all my life I've been told, you can't do this, you can't do that, you won't be able to do this, you won't be able to do that, you shouldn't do this, blah, blah, blah. And every time people say I can't, I turn it into an I can, and I constantly always prove people wrong. So this is the one thing that has been my dream that I just want to accomplish. I've been a fan of the show since I was 7 years old, since the very beginning. My earliest Survivor memories when Boston Rob proposed to Amber on Survivor All Stars, and I just love the show. Like, I have dreams where I could see myself in challenges or in these alliances, and I really feel like I have a calling to be on Survivor. And where I'm not the most physically fit, but I feel like if I were to be any player, I might be like Aubrey with a mix of Wentworth, with a sprinkle of Adam. I feel like I'll be one of those people who are misunderstood right off the bat, and they'll feel like, oh, she's not a threat. Like, I feel like I probably won't do well in the challenges, but that makes me a really good alliance member because I'm not going to be a threat later on in the game. So I'd be a good person to tag along, but the hell I'm not no go. I am I imagine myself being the puppet master, the one that gets along with everybody, has a good social game, but is actually controlling things behind the scenes and holding the strings. So yeah, I definitely long term goal, sure, I want to win, but just to be on there is the adventure of a lifetime. Um, so I am a student part time. I currently I'm on online school because I'm in an internship right now. My goal in life, besides to win Survivor, is to write. Writing's been my passion for years. I actually wrote a book. It's unpublished, but doesn't matter. I wrote a book, and I really have the creative mindset, and I've been writing for over 12 years now, and it's just not only a fun hobby, but it's just what I want to do with my life. um, I definitely see myself being a writer or writing film or TV scripts. That's what I want to do long term. With Survivor, I feel like not only would it be helping me out, because, living the life of a broke college student, we all love that. Um, Also, helping my mom out because she's sacrificed a lot for me to make sure that I had a good life and a better life. And I want to be able to give back to her as my way of saying thank you for all you've done for me. And I'll be making a sacrifice in a way that's not noticeable. And what I mean by that is, going on Survivor, I'll be making a sacrifice because it's always been hard for me to make friends and everything, just because people are too ignorant and don't understand, and well, basically they're ignorant to what they don't know. But I've kind of used that as my superpower because I'm very, like, if I'm around ignorant people, I don't let it phase me. I'm just, oh, okay, don't let it bother me. I just move on with my day. And I really feel like that's actually a tool to use in the game because, There's lots of drama, stuff happens, people lie to each other, yada, yada, yada. And I feel like I'll be able to really handle myself in that situation, and that shows, and not only like in drama situations, but in any type of situation. I believe that shows a lot of inner strength. So, putting myself into a big social game like Survivor, where nobody knows each other and you're basically trying to build relationships, where in this case it would be alliances, and you're putting yourself out there knowing that the only person you can really trust is yourself. Even if you're like so close to somebody, you can't really trust anyone out there. And what makes me unique, not only to be on Survivor but in life, is that I have autism. And people automatically think, as I explained earlier, that just because you have autism, they think you're not capable of doing certain things. They think that you'll never amount to anything, that you're just disabled. Like, no matter what, whenever you tell someone you have autism, they see disability, but they don't see ability. And with having autism, I'm very intuitive. Like, I could tell as soon as I meet somebody if they're bad or good. And I have a very, very good memory. Very good, actually. I get compliment on that a lot. So I rarely ever actually study for everything, because I can remember it and retain facts in my head pretty good. Um, I sometimes have trouble, like with big crowds or certain social settings, but it doesn't like bother me. Like, it doesn't like affect my whole life. Like, I don't go to pieces. I'm just, I've kind of, gotten used to, life with Asperger's, and I want to be the first person on the show to have Asperger's. I mean, I'm sure there may have been people on Survivor who have Asperger's, but we just don't know it yet, because that's just the thing. Asperger's isn't like one thing. Like, it's different for everybody. So I definitely, want to be an inspiration for the people who don't have a voice, who are too afraid to speak up or stand up for themselves, and show, like, just because someone tells you can't do something, like, don't listen to them. Be you, be yourself, do your thing. I'm also a vegetarian, and I think it'd be freaking hysterical, a vegetarian on Survivor, just because I know in the past they've done those gross food eating challenges, and I'm sure it's a whole different story for the contestants who have the gross food eating challenges, but I'm watching it at home, I'm like, oh my god, like, ugh, I can't. So putting not only someone who has Asperger's out there, but a vegetarian, oh my god, that, I could just imagine. I probably even want to complete the challenge just because I just can't do it. So I give major props to the people who are able to do the food eating challenge, because they deserve to win immunity after that. So yeah, I definitely hope I get chosen to be on Survivor. I may not be next season, maybe not be for a season or two, but I hopefully, they'll be a perfect fit for me, and I'm hoping that one day I have like a crowd of people who want to see me play this Survivor. They know I'm a huge fan of the game. I constantly talk to them about Survivor drafts I'm in and how much I love the show. Yeah, I definitely love my Survivor drafts. I'm very good at picking winners. That's another skill of mine. I'm able to pick Survivor winners. I've been able to pick the Survivor winner each season, and if they haven't won, they're always in the top 3, in the final 3. There's only 2 seasons where I was completely off. All the other times I've been spot on. So I'm so passionate about the game, and I know I'll be out there one day, but like I mentioned, there just needs to be a good fit. Like I said, I may not be on for a season or 2 or whatever, but I know someday I'll be out there, and all win the game of Survivor. So, hope casting you enjoy my video, and I hope to be on the show someday. So, and I hope you guys enjoyed my audition video. Please share, and till next time, stay regal.